Hey everybody, this is Josh. The Josh B is my gamer tags you see in here in the left hand corner. And today I want to talk to you about why the NFL doesn't care about you. You know, we all know that it's like what, week 7, I think? Yeah, I'll load this up today. I think it's week 7 of the NFL season. And, you know, it is the most successful sport in America. I think it's damn well getting close to being the most successful sport in the world, but you know, soccer's big everywhere else, but the NFL, you know, soccer blows. I don't care, you know, tough to deal with it. Foreign, you know, European guys, every other place in the world, soccer is boring as shit. But the NFL, you know, it's America's biggest game. Just about everyone you talk to, even if, you know, if they have no idea they've watched SportsCenter or ESPN or something and can try and, you know, shoot shit with you about the NFL. That really doesn't happen with most other sports, but yeah, the NFL is the biggest, most money-making sport there is in America. And the sad thing about it is that they don't give a shit about us as fans. The NFL obviously is a business, and they are all about making money and stuff, so everything that they do is for their bottom line, and not for what we care for as the fans. Think about it. It was like, what, through week 3 or 4 maybe? They had that replacement referee bullshit garbage, and there's bad calls and all this nonsense, and you know, games, the referees not even knowing how to turn on their friggin' microphones and shit, pointing the wrong direction, calling castle stop, pointing the wrong directions, and they're just, they ruined how many games for how many teams, and the NFL didn't friggin' care because they were wanting to just screw the regular refs out of just a little bit more money. But what had happened is that because they missed one call, well, not just one call, but they missed a giant call that really destroyed the outcome of a game that could potentially totally have thrown off the outcome of an entire season for a couple of teams. That's the only time that they woke up to try and, you know, fix things. And the reason they did that is because, you know, every NFL team has an owner. But the Packers, their owner is not like a single guy. It is the actual fans, the whole Packers fans. They pay for and run that team. It's not just like a single guy, like, you know, Panthers fan. That's run by Jerry Richardson, who owns Bojangles restaurants and Denny's and shit. And he used to play football for the Colts way back when. But yeah, and you know, Jerry Jones runs the Cowboys. Dan Snyder owns the Redskins and shit like that. The Packers actually run their own. The fans run the Packers. It's not just a single person. So when they got pissed, that's when the NFL's like, oh, okay, maybe we should do something, because they honestly don't give a shit. The guy that they got I don't want to say power, even though it is a power trip for this little Weasley fuck. A guy has no idea about football at all in any way at all. Roger Goodell. He has taken the NFL, and turned it into his own little personal dick measuring contest. And he single-handedly is ruining this entire league. You know, he keeps saying, you know, that they want more player safety and all that stuff. And yeah, I can understand that. You know, there's no point in players going out there and getting hurt and screwed for the rest of their life. But they know the risks when they take this job. It's just like people going out and joining the military. They know what the risk is when they agree to take it. So, you know, you can try to make it as safe as you can, but there is always going to be a certain amount of risk involved, and that just has to be acceptable. These guys are getting paid millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars because that they know that the risks are, and that their career can be extremely short, and that money should, with proper planning, last them the rest of their lifetime. I mean, when you make, you know, $30 million, you should be able to live off that for the rest of your life. Just saying. A lot of them out there are poor planners, but they agree to take that amount of money for the risks and the amount that they put their body on the line during the season throughout their career. That is acceptable. But Roger Goodell is coming in here and trying to change all these stupid-ass rules, making it so that you can't even fucking play the game anymore. Most of it's fucking tag football anymore. If someone falls down, trips, falls, lands in front of a quarterback fucking 5 yards away, oh, throw a flag, that's a roughing the passer, even though they never touched the guy. You're going too low. You can't hit him below the knee. You can't really hit him below the waist. You can't hit him above the shoulder, and it's gotten to the point of being ridiculous. He is just taking everything that is good about the game and pissing it away. Why? Because he wants to to make people think that he knows what he's doing and he has power. He's ruining this game, and he doesn't care. And also, when they had the uncapped season a couple years ago, uncapped, that means you can spend as much money as you want. But, you know, so some teams decide to pay more than what the normal salary cap was, which they were allowed to because it was uncapped. And yet, what does Roger Goodell do? Oh, even though it was an uncapped year, you spent more money than what you would have been paying in a capped year, so we're going to fucking fine your team. What? How are you just going to start making more shit up? I mean, it's ridiculous. This guy is ruining the league. And the fact that the owners keep putting it in there shows how much that they don't care either. Because all they're concerned about is the bottom line and making money, not the fan experience. If they really cared about their league and the product that they're putting on the field, they would fire Goodell. Just like instantly. He should have been fired however long ago. This man's, it's everything's a dick measuring contest with him. Like the Saints. I personally can't stand the Saints. They're a division rival. They're a dirty fucking team. They shouldn't have goddamn even gotten to a Super Bowl. They got plenty of calls because of the whole Katrina thing. But whatever. But all that stuff with him finding all the Saint players and suspending them for a year and the coach and all that shit. Dude, I'm sure they did it, but show the fucking proof. And you cannot be judge, jury, and executioner. You cannot issue the suspension, and then you cannot be the guy that sits there and appeals it when someone wants to appeal it and relook at it, and then, of course, nothing's going to change. Like, you're going to change your mind from when you first issued a suspension? No. The whole thing, the NFL is being ran into the ground by Roger Goodell. And the owners don't care because they just want to make money. And that's the sad, simple fact of it. Unless Goodell goes, the NFL is going to suck. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.